Fellow freedom fighters, returnees, and those who are watching from a distance, welcome back. And may the peace of the Lord be with you. As I ask that those who are watching from a distance will go ahead and smack the red button and click the notification bell. So whenever we upload, you'll be able to get notified. On this video, you are going to see the bitterness and the worry in the eyes of Mazi Simon Ekpa and I myself and many Biafran because of the betrayal from the leadership of Biafra, including those who many have trusted. That is why the Bible says, trust no man, but put your confidence in the Lord. Biafra, it is time we rise up, or fulani we kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and nothing will happen.
There is difference between administrative running of IPOB, directive that has to do with administrative running of IPOB, and the directive that has to do with the struggle for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and freedom of Biafra itself. These two particular issues should be differentiated. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give directive for the administrative day-to-day running of IPOB, it is a different thing. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give directive on the struggle of Biafra restoration, is a different thing. And that is where you are failing him. Today, for the very first time, we have come to read the condition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu getting worse every day because of your stupidity in understanding your leader. Because your leader told you that you are going to disappoint him, but he will not disappoint you. That is why people of Kanu will be writing on social media. It is laughable that you believe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave order to cancel. You didn't believe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave order to cancel sit at home, but you now come to believe that the report of a legal team. That is the disappointment, because you learn nothing. You don't know not. You claim to have followed him for years and you know nothing. What has happened this today will be the beginning of a new dawn in the struggle for Biafra. I told you people that the condition I saw my leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if something is not done, some of us will rebel within this movement. And said, if new cloth was not or is not given to him, if we do not see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in new dress, whether he like it or not, we are going to have rebels within this movement. Let me tell you, it is not about carrying guns and bullets and ammunition. No. We have identified one of the best weapons to fight the terrorist government of Nigeria. And I am calling this evening every Biafran in southern Nigeria, every Biafran in southern Nigeria that is doing business. I am calling the chairman of Aspanda Market. I am calling the chairman of Alaba International Market. I am calling the chairman of Idumota. I am calling the chairman of all the businesses of Ndibo and Biafra across the southern Nigeria that if you know that you believe in the freedom of Biafra, you must begin to prepare yourself from Monday. The voluntary sit at home, we want you to sacrifice every Monday to enforce and see a sit at home like never before, because we have been stabbed on the chest today. We have been stabbed on the chest. As we are waiting to see the actions of the leaders of the Igbo people and the southern Nigeria, or the southeast as they call them, those people that were constituted to visit Abuja for the sake of Nnamdi Kanu, we are not going to relax until we see something happening, and we have given them 15 till the 15th of December. I told you people that in a few weeks' time, if something is not done, we are going to open the gate of hell. I don't care those of you who say he is just ranting. I am ranting, and I will continue to rant. But wait for it. What you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know is bigger than you. We must make sure that every pressure must be given both home and abroad. SS dungeon to the correctional center. They refused. For how many months Nnamdi Kanu was in DSS dungeon? Most of the so-called illiterate e-warriors do is to shout about Simon Epka. Simon Epka from morning to night. You forgot that your leader, Nnamdi Kanu, you forgot that a Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, you forgot that the symbol of Biafra, the symbol of the reason why you are in IPOB in the first place, is in the DSS dungeon. You refuse to write anything about it. You refuse to put pressure. You refuse to share articles and videos that could facilitate and change the mind of the people back home to make the hell to become hellfire on those who are reaping and feeling comfortable as Nnamdi Kanu is in the dungeon of the DSS. All you do is to come and shout Simon Epka. Some of you are still with your evil mind. After reading the update from the leader, from our legal team today, you still come and start trying to console yourself. That is the highest and the very absurd to read. The highest evil that I have seen in this struggle is after reading the update today, you come and start saying, hey, now you are happy. You have seen the reason to start attacking the leadership. I am now proffering solution. I do not just come to shout and rant like some of you say. Some of you say Simon Epka do not control anybody on the ground. Some of you say Simon Epka don't have access to ESN. I am not dragging position with anybody. I am not dragging controlling of ESN. ESN is not to fight war. ESN is not to attack anybody. And you people are still making it to look as if ESN is forced to attack anybody. When we are trying to set the record and the message very straight that ESN has nothing to do with any attack, you people are presenting it as if you are using the ESN against anybody. You say Simon Epka is not in charge of ESN. Simon Epka cannot command ESN. Why should anybody be worried about who command ESN? Command ESN to do what? ESN is protecting our forest, guiding our farmland against fulani invaders. So why would somebody be worried whether Simon Epka control and command ESN or not? Because these are the people who lack wisdom. Recruited people because they can access internet, all of them become e-warriors. E-warriors my food. E-warriors my food. The solution is this. We are going to make sure that everybody from the southern Nigeria, every Biafrans staying in southern Nigeria will activate the sit at home this coming Monday. We want to see Alaba International lockdown. Let us lose that money. And let me tell you, we are not losing the money. We are not losing the money. Anybody that did not come on Monday to buy your market will save the money for the next day. Let us lock Aspanda Market lockdown on Monday. I want you, everybody, to convey this particular message to the leadership of this market. If they believe, they love the Biafra we are fighting for, they have homes in Biafra land, they come from villages where Fulani have almost conquered. But because of the actions of Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, they can go back this Christmas. Every market in Lagos, not only in Lagos, in Oyo State, Sabo, everywhere, we want to read in the news that Igbos, let us start from Igbos. If that is the case, we want to see every Igbo market locked down. And let me tell you, we are looking up to our Yoruba brothers and sisters to join as time goes on. We are not saying 1 week yet. We are not saying 2 days yet. Just that Monday, this coming Monday. Biafrans, everywhere you are in Biafra land, make sure that on this coming Monday, we observe total lockdown in every Biafra state. Let it be autopilot. You see, this is the first step. We must come to terms with this particular sit at home and see the enforcement of it. We don't even need to enforce it. People should understand that for the legal team to come and write this thing they wrote today and release this thing they released today, there is fire on the mountain. And it did not come as a surprise to me. Let me tell you, for a few days now, I have been battling with the spirit. I have been battling with the spirit. And a lot of you may not understand my outburst. It is not ordinary. It is not ordinary. Some of you do not understand the reason why I have chosen to do what I'm doing. You call it attack on the leadership. Are you not disappointed today? Of course, you will still want to look for something else. I did not communicate with any of the council. And they are watching me now. For a very long time. I have not communicated with Ejiofor, Barrister Ejiofor. I have not communicated with Ejimako. Look at it. Article 20 of the African Charter on People's Right and Human Right. The Article 20. 1. All people shall have the right to existence. They shall have the unquestionable and the inalienable right to self-determination. They shall freely determine their political status and they shall pursue their economic and social development according to the policy they have freely chosen. 2. Colonized or oppressed people shall have right to free themselves from the bond of domination by resorting to any means recognized by the international community. Any means recognized by international community. What are the means recognized by international community? Hostility, revolution, and what have you. Number 3 of it say, all people shall have the right to the assistance of the state parties to the present charter in their liberation struggle against foreign domination, be it political, economic, or cultural. I want you to understand the word here, that this particular charter of Africa understand and have a word called the liberation struggle. This is where armed struggle comes in the charter, in African charter. African charter recognize armed struggle in liberation struggle, which is exactly what Biafrans are doing and we should be doing.
Thank you, my amazing people. If the video interests you, go ahead, like, share,